to SNL for the past, I would say, 3 months now. This past one in June, I wasn't really doing much that night and I really didn't want to go, but I decided to go anyways, and it was kind of a struggle. I would show up and everybody's dancing and they're painting and they're waving the flags and they're all over the place, and I'm not used to that, so it kind of frightened me. And to be honest, I wasn't sure how to differ from religion and just actually people worshiping God. I knew in my heart this is a legit thing, but in my head and everywhere else I was just like, no, kind of looks weird to me. Right away I just felt something, my heart just felt so heavy. Like I kind of felt like the movie The Aliens, and half of it I kind of felt like a little kid at an amusement park. I mean, the alien part, I felt like, you know, one of these days something's going to come out of me and it's going to start screaming all over the place and it's just going to go crazy. And then I also felt like a little kid at an amusement park, just like in awe and amazement, but on the other hand I was scared and timid. I would have people always pray for me, say I'm going to dance like David danced. I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Don't know what that means. And for years, you know, people have been praying about that for me, and I'm just, okay, it's kind of weird. At Saturday Night Live, I was just praying. I was like, you know what, I came, obviously, because you wanted me to, God, but let's just see what happens. Started crying in my seat, and finally I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go up to the front and start dancing. So I did, and I was scared out of my mind, but I don't know, it just felt good. So started dancing and just worshiping my God, and it was so amazing coming to realize, you know, all this is totally biblical. You know, we should be joyful in the presence of God. We should not just sit in our seats and just be bored. I can't stand that. I'm not like that. So I took a chance and I did it, and I have no regrets. And then people were coming up and praying and speaking. And then Pastor John came up and started speaking about fathers, and I'm just like, oh great. I was shaking my head no, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I didn't want to deal with it. That night, in my heart, I ended up forgiving my father, which is a big, huge thing for me, because he's done a lot of things dads shouldn't do to their sons. And so for me to let go of that was just a huge thing. And my heart just grew a little bit better in the sense of me forgiving him. It was an amazing testimony in my life. I don't know what's to come, but I'm open and willing and ready for God to make huge changes in the forgiving process.